All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to what is going to be my last stream for a few days because I'm going to be going down to visit some friends and I'm looking forward to that. So I'm squeezing in a nice little casual boots race with a bunch of people. And it should be fun. So we got about 10 people in this race for basically what is the weekly. Um, Thought I'd keep little traditions going because I was waiting for a post to show up and nothing did, and I'm like, screw it, I'm making one. We ended up getting a handful of people in here, which is cool. So so I'm gonna ready up. We're waiting for 2 more people. But this should be a good time. We'll get a quick one in, and then I'm gonna be off to bed so I can get up early and hit the road. Alright. Just waiting on one to get all set, and he'll kick us off. But I hope everyone's doing well. This has been a productive week for me. I'm looking forward to just kind of spending a few days with some good people. Just not worrying about anything for a little while. That'd be nice. Nerding out with GoFest. That should be fun. All of that stuff. Other than that, oh man, I'm tired. These guys in the chat are funny. So, should be kicking off in about a minute. Oh, here we go. All right, everyone. Let's kick this off. This seed is the worst because I rolled this, so I can't wait for it to be true. All right, well, all right. It gave you money. Come on, it can't be that bad, right? Like, partway through the seed, I'm gonna start apologizing when items show up in bad spots. Look, this isn't that bad of an opening for Kaz Boots. Money and bombs? actually press the A button. Alright, we got the map out of the way. Oh, come on. Since when? Alright. At least the green guard wasn't able to bother me then. Alright. Damn it. Bad bonk. Ooh. I canceled my dash. Alright, small keys here. Because it has to be. Open the chest, doofus. Oh my god, we're just blowing the whole thing. Be one of my worst escape times in a while for a Kazbooth Seed. Oh, forget it. I have no control. Well, that's nice. Whatever. I should be out by now. Yeah, that was awful. Oh well. Let's see if we can just pick it up from here. So, red pendant, Eastern. Cool, because why would these guys leave me alone for just a minute? Fuck you. Immediately puts Eastern in play. I hate that so much. At least that's nothing. Oh my god, just fucking... I'm just so annoyed already. Hey, I'm already playing like shit, so I'm sure this is gonna go great. Thanks for joining, though. Just, a rough escape into bonking against something twice, so whatever. I'm just like gonna go with the flow. Yeah, as soon as this thing started, I like got hit with the wave of, oh wow, I'm a lot more tired than I thought I was. And I'm like, why am I doing this? But here we are. So we're just gonna manage and push through it. Game immediately gave a bow under Bonk Rocks, which is amazing because Eastern's dependent, and I hate that. Okay, well that gave me stuff. Okay, I'm kind of hoping that we just get an early hammer because then I want to play pod. Okay, that's fair enough. At least I didn't die yet. I'll take that. Okay, give me... Nice single arrow. Alright. Battle vendor rip us off today. What do we got? Yeah, a little bit. God damn it. It's giving us all the shit to do Eastern and go right to the boss. I think I just gotta try it. What am I going that way for? Oh god, this, by the way, that's a cross keys move right there. Start checking the entrance that you know it's a shop, but you're in cross keys mode still, so you're like looking in the entrance when you don't need to. Okay. So maybe not Eastern. Or we can at least we can look at pod first and then Mirren do it. This is shitty, but let's just get it done. So I think what we do is we just go right to Hype Cave, screw everything else, and we take the shot at, if Eastern's a crystal, we just head that way. And we go early. But I am gonna go see Sick Kid real quick first. Why is Pod the green pendant? God. And then it was Skullwoods, Thieves' Town. You gotta be kidding me! It's handing me everything for the dungeons! Like, I really should just go to Thieves and Skullwoods first. I kind of really just want to find a book at this point. I just want to know... Am I walking into something stupid already? I hate this. I hate it when it does this to me. Nice boots. This will give me another heart container, which is kind of welcome at this point. Okay. So we don't want that. Don't be all crap, please. It really was. It was all garbage. Okay. A solid 3-item back. Love it. Alright. Ended up getting it and pulling that one off. I knew that was gonna happen because I'm bad. Oh, if that was Sankheart right there, that would have been amazing. Like, nothing drops anything in this game. Let's find out what the stun prize is. Okay. Bombs are fine, but... just don't want him bothering me. Shocking. That's convenient. Yeah, we already fucked it up. Cool. Alright, let's just get it into... Alright. Good enough. I tried to move a little bit further up in position, screwed up the entire thing. Okay. We got a couple goodies out of there. It wasn't looking so hot until the very end, but... that's interesting. Okay. You go after yourself. Alright, let's check these other... because I'm gonna get these stupid things out of the way over here. Because they're annoying. And then... I guess we attempt Skullwoods. This is gonna be rough. I could potion up because I'm right here. Might not be a bad idea, to be honest with you, because I'm so low health. At least grabbing one wouldn't be a bad idea. Wouldn't it be funny if a mushroom showed up? in King's Tomb right before I possibly go to Potion Shop. All right. We could just drop this here. Leave me alone. Thank you. We'll get the money back. We'll be on the safe side. We should have gone that way. That's alright. We'll go up here. Dude, I did not ask for a skull there. Okay. We could stun these idiots. Okay, excuse me. Thank you. Out of my way. Oh my god, we don't need to do that. Well, we'll probably just death warp back up to the front then. That's fine. We'll get some health back that way. Hello? Oh, I wasn't in the right position, I guess. Alright, we don't need to kill the Gibdo in the back then, too, so that saves us a second. Alright, this should be awful. I hope you're ready for the shenanigans. Actually, let's do this. Dude, pick the correct thing, please. That's an awful hit right there. Alright. Let's try to quickly unleash the entire magic bar. And then we'll use a potion if we can avoid getting hits. We should be good now because I can hit him with another 1 or 2 of these. Or 3. There we go. Alright. Ooh, that's tight. Why is that there? Have magic on a boss that really needs magic. Yeah, thanks. I mean, I could have done hammer strats, but with 6 hearts green melt, no thanks. Alright, one more item in here somewhere. That was stupid, though. Now, here's what's kind of neat. We got Pyramid Fairy open already. Isn't that really stupid? So honestly, I think what I'm gonna do is after I get the second item in here, I'm just gonna... Of course, it's probably in the big chest. I'm gonna save and quit. And maybe we just do Pyramid Fairy. That'd be kind of funny. But I want to go up the mountain then after that. Yeah, of course it's in the big chest. Why would it be anywhere else? Just make me clear the whole stupid thing out. Come on, don't be stupid. I said don't be stupid. That should be good. Cool heart. Alright. I'm still doing the South Shore skip, which is really stupid. But... whatever. I'm having fun with this. I could beat another crystal dungeon right now, so I kind of want to just do the pyramid and then head that way. And imagine if I find, like, the hook shot doing any of this stuff, then I have swamp clearable. What I think would be fascinating is if the bomb has the mitts. If that's in Pyramid Fairy. This very well could be nothing, but... okay, dude. But we still have to peek at the actual pyramid item itself, so we can do that real quick while we're here. Piece of heart. I'm okay skipping that, even though we don't have much health. Alright, verdict. Okay, that was something required. Shovel and flute in the same spot is pretty fucking stupid, by the way. I will also say that. Alright, we'll check the dig spot, activate the flute, and we're gonna head up the mountain. So, it did have something required, because Mire is a crystal. Whoops. Oh my god, dig the right spot. Okay. So, dig spot, not good. That is so stupid. Whoops. That's alright. That worked. Let's get rid of that. I'm not taking a chance. I want the whole whopping 2 hearts extra for taking the hits on this thing, because I'm gonna. Yeah, I didn't think I did. Okay, cabbage. Piece of heart. 50 bucks. We don't need to worry about either one of those. Alright, well, we can beat Hera while we're here. That's the plan. Then we can go to the other side of the mountain. Nice. Okay. Why does Samaria like to show up in the Hera cage? Like, that has been a non-zero chance over the last several seeds I've played. Actually, I think that's exactly where it was exactly 1 week ago when we did this race. Alright. So big key's here, and then we can climb. And we'll check all the mountain, and then we'll probably actually need to do our southern checks that we skipped out on and find out if we get things there that we need. We're mainly looking for, let's see, hookshot, we need ice rod, possibly more medallions, and swords. Like, that's really it. Oh, look, I said swords and Kairi shows up. How are you, my friend? Yes, I have a fighter sword and it sucks, and that's all we have. Imagine finding swords in a Zelda game. Oh, wild Kairi appears. Kairi tried to use shame. It was not effective. Okay, should I try it? I didn't line up well and I've been playing like shit. Should we try it? That's good. Okay. So, 2 good things about that. 1, opens up desert. Awesome. 2nd, I kind of want to read pad because of all the bullshit early on with these Pendant, Eastern, and Pod were both clearable early. So that's the ticket to possibly figuring out what's going on in the seed, if I need to do those. But I'm probably going to focus on desert first, because I'm not going to go out of my way. Kyrie, I'm glad you enjoy my sense of humor. How's your day been going? My first two dungeons were Six Heart, Thieves Town, and Skull Woods. To do the 5-6, and I got my flute out of there. My flute out of Pyramid Fairy. Work was a total shit show? Well, yeah. Yay, work. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, that's nothing. Stop. Thank you. Ah, get away from me. Nice job throwing a boomerang at the wall. That helped open it. Hey, that's the sand cart. By the way, Kyrie, I should send you a message about some, Kyrie, are you in Muffin's Discord? Because if not, you should be. Hey, that's good. We need that. Okay. So, there's been some discussions about some of the things that we were talking about, the bugginess things and, his, multi-client. So, I'm hoping that they look into that stuff. Because that would be nice, even for just like when we do our casual weekend stuff. It would just be nice to see that stuff fixed if it's possible. But I'm a little bit worried about the duplication thing. If he says it's base ROM code, I'm not sure if it's something he can do, or if Kara can do it, or what's that entail. Because there was another group that did something last weekend, maybe? And I had chimed in because they were encountering some of the same bugs. They reminded me about the forfeit bug, too. He's looking into that one, though. So what am I from Go? Mitts and Hook? I didn't say mitts earlier when I was thinking about Go mode stuff, but I do need them. As you do with every seed. So mitts and Hook is what I'm missing. And possibly Ether Quake, but we just don't know yet. So I guess I gotta think about that too, but... Alright, last item is on Lambo, that's fine. Hey, we're almost back to being able to afford Zora, which we still haven't done. Okay, thanks. There we go. I could have grabbed that. I kept on turning to the right by accident. Alright, not too bad. Second cycle, I'll take it. Garbage items in here, though. Alright, so... we got some overworld stuff. Hey, Scalar, how are you? Thank you for the GLHF. I want to check the troll, but we have a lot of overworld stuff to clean up before we consider doing the pendant dips. But I think I'm still going to check this because we can flute in and out fairly fast. I should have done Agina first, though. That was a mistake. Alright, we can go back at some point. Yeah, that's too bad. Well, the funny part is, no one actually started, like, the automated thing didn't happen. No one started it. I did. Because I was just like, by 7:45 or so, I'm like, I'm just going to open up the race and throw it in all the Discords. So, I don't know what was going on with that, but people just completely forgot about it. Okay. So good news. It's not PED, so let's check all the stuff we skipped already. So I'm the new Sawyer? I guess so, until the bot works. I mean, I was just waiting, and, you know, like I said, by 7:45, nothing popped in, so we ended up getting a crew of 10. Okay, so we don't care about that. So I'm glad we got a decent amount of people here. Like how I'm finally doing Mini Moldworm Cave 45 minutes into the seed. Because I had all these crystal dungeons that I could beat, and I'm like, screw it, I'm not coming down here. See, we weren't missing anything. It was all hot trash. And I kind of had a feeling it probably was. And here we are, still clearing it out anyway. Yeah, if only I was a fraction as good as Sawyer is at some of these modes. But that's okay. We're trying. Look at all the hot garbage. Alright, now we can do the Zora stuff. Alright, this is probably going to be very disappointing, and then we're just going to go to Eastern and Pot anyway. But at least I'm cleaning up these checks faster. Oh, the red boomerang? Oh, that sucks. Why is it always out of reach? The favorite boom. Whatever, we'll grab it just to do it. No. There we go. Again, we're looking for a hook that'll let us do swamp. Mitts for Meyer TR. If either one of them opens with Bombos, then we can do that too. But we just don't know yet. And so that's kind of scary. Sword also. So, I'm really bad. No, screw this. Before I do this, I'm really mad at myself because what I meant to do check this first. Okay. Because if that was one of them, we were going to peace out. Nice rupee. Okay. This place has been a trap. But there is an item plus green pendant on Helma, so we're just gonna do it. Oh my god. Stop! Oh my. Stop being dumb. Alright. While we're here, let's go see if there's something we missed by not going into early Pendant Eastern. That would also be my luck, because it did give us the bow very quickly, and a fire rod. So far, no. Gotta love a vanilla big key. So the good thing is, if I came in here right away, getting 2 items out of this dungeon would have been lamp locked, which the lamp was right in Hype Cave, so it was simple to get to. So we'll see what we get here. But naturally, I gotta still beat it in order to get both items. Unless we just get something really good out of the big chest. Hey, Phillips. I hope everything's good. I just saw that you... Yeah, you had to quit. Yeah. I saw. Sometimes real life comes up or other things, so hopefully everything's fine. Fucking A. Okay. Yeah. Go figure. Alright, we'll do this real quick, and then we'll go turn in the green pendant, and then, we can go find out if Myers beatable. That's not the best scenario right now, but we can get there. Yeah, I felt like that in the first, like, several minutes, and then as I was warming up here, it wasn't as bad. I didn't have a great escape, but then after that, it got a little bit better. But if you went right Crystal Dungeons, it was hard, because you had like 5 or 6 heart bosses to start out with. And I know Pedestal's trash. Wow, Old Man Sunshine also decided to DNF on this one. I apologize for the shit seed that I might have rolled. I'm not sure how shit it is quite yet, but it feels like it's a little shit. So. Alright, so nothing on Green Pendant, but we did get mitts out of Eastern. I'm not looking for stuff in ice just yet. We gotta see if we can open up Mire or not. And then we can do a couple things up on the mountain. So Mire's Quake, so we need Quake. Sure. No, Greg, I'm not interested. I don't even know why I went back in the portal. I guess on the off chance that I actually get Quake here, I could just go right to Mire, but I'm probably leaving. Shit, I might even just save and quit. Yeah, let's find out if we can get in TR. On Moth. I had 6 heart Moth, but I went and got potions just in case. I had to pop one of them. And Moth dropped the half magic, and I got mad because that would have been helpful. Alright, this is the... I know Spike Caves and Logic, but we're not touching Spike Cave yet. Did I read? I don't remember if I read Ether Tablet. If I did, I didn't check it off. Okay. I think I did, but I might not have. Because we got it in Hera. I don't remember if I came here. Died twice trying to get to Skillwoods, died on Moth. Yeah, it was low health and green mail, and it's not fun. Like I said, I had 2 bottles already by that point, and all right, cool. And so I got a couple potions clearing out. Like I cleared out Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb, and then I just mirrored, grabbed a couple potions, went right back in the portal, and then went back with those potions. Yeah, low percent moth sucks. I actually feel... Oh, see, we can do this. I feel like I did decent with it, but it's not super easy. Alright, let's check Super Bunny and the one check in Hookshot Cave, and then we're going to clear this dungeon. You know what else is infuriating? Green Mail, Fighter Sword, TR. At least we got half magic for it. I would kill for a sword upgrade right now. Hey, at least we have Mirror Shield, I guess. Don't have to worry about Laser Bridge. Alright, we are about to approach the first boss to Turtle Rock. It's remembering to go down, and I did. Nice cape. Stupid seed. Okay. Jesus, we're gonna have a... We have to have a vanilla big key at this point if we get 2 items that quickly. Man, I don't know if Kyrie's still here, but it's a good thing that he's not playing this one because he probably would ban me from rolling too. Okay. Say his name and he appears. Yeah. I freaking love it. Clap, clap. Oh, God. Can someone AI that shit? Oh, thanks. Those are nice drops. I appreciate that. All right. Now, the seed southern became healthy. It took a while to get there, but it has. Is it even a moth fight if it's not low percent? Go mode moth is fun. It does happen on occasion. I've had it where Fire Rod was my go and I was able to do moth like last. That can be frustrating too, because there's a lot of weird logic if Fire Rod's your go mode. Alright, ask Kyrie about our cross keys match one time. Where I finished and he just said thank God because he was on his way to Cold Stare and he was going to find out that Cold Stare had the Fire Rod. And then later on I found out that Trinex had the lamp. The rule of fire kicked our ass. That was in Beer League. Yeah, that was in Beer League when we did cross keys together. Yeah, yeah. I finished, and you were just like, thank God. That's all you said back to me in the race room. And I just laughed, because I knew, when I saw where some of those items were, I'm like, oh God, you're hating this seed. Because it was just awful. Okay. Let's just do this. Get. There we go. What, cross? The hard seeds? Oh, come on. There's nothing wrong with the hard seed. I mean, Bill, you guys had to do another Master Sword Ganon fight today. Scalar just rolls them. He knows. He's vetted them for you. Does this seed suck? Yes. Sends to Kyrie. Oh, we did not get it. Cool. Alright. Alright. I'm not taking a chance here. Let's get our health back. Okay, that was a little bit of splash. Whoa, shit. There's accusations afoot. So, we got the dungeon done. Still don't have a hook shot. Still don't have Quake. So you know what that means. While we're on the mountain, you know where we're going. Hovering and Hookshot Cave. You first. So, Scanler, here's the funny backstory with all that now. That seed has then since been shared with me. I have it saved on my computer as Furious's shit seed before I found out who actually rolled it, and then I laughed. That's not the one I want! Alright, you know what? I think what we're gonna do... Let's do the awful Smith Chain stuff, and then we go into ice. We're, like, last locationing. If Quake's vanilla, I'm gonna be annoyed. A bad seed guy? Well, he didn't tell me who, right away who did it, and then I had to laugh when he told me, because he's like, don't tell Kyrie. I'm like, I won't. And then you basically ratted yourself out by accident in this chat. And that's great. I love it. I love my crew here. I'm not gonna lie, he 100% did on stream yesterday, but then he threw a couple other names out there, but you were the first one. He blames everyone but himself. The true runner. I mean, I need arrows, but we're not going to do that. Oh, I can also do Magic Bat while I'm here. It'd actually be really great if something was on powder. I love the little... Oh, there it is. Motherfucker. Alright, well, we can take the lunchbox down and just do swamp after. Unless we get Quake right here. Aw, look at all the brothership happening in my chat. Can you imagine if we all actually got together in person, how much trouble, not trouble, but we would have so much fun. That's why I know I should really try to get to... I know Scanler can't do it. At least that's the last thing we talked about, but I really should try to get to SGL just to hang out a little bit with people. Okay, come on. Well, you and Furious are already talking about trying to do something. He's like looking up flights for you and everything. That's amazing. Furious is great. Oh, I can just dash this back. What am I doing? Alright, we're doing this, then we're doing swamp. Holy shit! We needed that. I mean, I just figured one would show up in swamp because memes, right? But... Oh, hold on. Let's not be dumb. Let's not forget that Vamos tablet exists. Alright, if we don't find Quake in here, then we'll go to Ice. And then worst case, we have Catfish. I know the item on Bumper is bad, I just didn't check it off. And then we also have Hookshot Cave. So we don't have a ton left. We've cleared a lot of this game, and we've... some dumb spots. So I'm hoping it's just right here in the second chest, then we can just go mode the rest of this dungeon and be done with it. And that'd be great. Okay, you have a mirror shield and you couldn't block that fireball. That ain't it. Grabbing it just in case. Do we get... let's just do it. Everything else has been in a shit spot, so why wouldn't it be left side swamp? Oh, hello, mushroom. That would be interesting. We still haven't seen the big key. Nice silvers. There's one item in the big chest. Come on. I friggin' hate it. I'm gonna go back in for it, only because if this is it, then we can just completely skip ice. But this is probably a bad call. Okay, one other thought that I had. Oh, thank God. So, wait, left side swamp was required? Oh. Oh my God, that's so good. Okay. Gotta love a left side swamp required seed on top of all the other bullshit that's been here. Oh man, at least we got to skip ice. I could easily see someone just going there right after swamp, especially if they don't do left. They're not going to go back to left right away. I mean, maybe because there would be 3 items if you skip. If you just go straight back, you get the big key there, plus there's 2 items, so some people might. Alright. Will Meyer actually give me an early big key? Unsure. Yeah, okay. Alright, whoever said earlier that Ray was gonna dunk on us, he completely did. Ray Zeus is already done. Like, that's amazing. I mean, I wasted a little bit of time doing pod, but whatever. Alright, let's see if I did this right, because I was practicing this the other day. I don't think I got it. Alright, well, we tried. I think I screwed up going into the portal. Dr. John also finished. Good for them, then. I definitely spent too much time dicking around on some things. So they cleared out left side right away, then. I mean, if you did Smith Chain earlier than me, you're going to be in better shape for sure. Third bottle. All right. Well, let's get to GT. Wombat's also done. All right. Let's see if we get an early big key in here. Okay, nice tempered. Oh, what am I leaving? Why did I do that? Come on, get with the program. That was another cross keys move. Okay, well, I'm glad that I ended up doing my normal DM routing because I got tempered out of it. Yep, for sure. Dramatically speeds up the end game here. So, no sword and swamp, but it did have my silvers. Fun seed. Oh, come on, Dr. John. You did great. Second place. GG's to you. I took a little bit too long to get back down to Smith Chain. And I didn't go into Eastern right away, so I was a little bit later to my mitts than probably some people. Yeah. But after I did Smith Chain, I'm like, oh, that's probably going to end up... But then I, luckily, did Left Side Swamp when I was in there, got that mushroom, and said, let's do mushroom turn-in before I go into ice. And oh boy, am I glad I did. So I it's not that bad of a seed, but it had its moments for sure. Quake Go? Yeah, that makes sense. I definitely was looking for a handful of things by that point, so... Yeah, Quake being at Mushroom was fun. I figure a lot of people will probably be Quake Go for this one. Aw, that was too early. That was just... Oh, okay. I accidentally killed that one. Accidental deaths are wonderful. Oh, yeah. I actually, by the time I did Spike Cave, I already knew I was just in Quake. I didn't do Spike Cave till after Turtle Rock. Because I figured, let me at least see what this is. Because I had only Bombos at the time, obviously, because of where those were. And once I saw that was clearable, I'm like, alright, we'll do Turtle Rock. Got a couple things out of there, which were nice. But, yeah, getting... I saw Ether, and I'm like, well, that's great, but I knew I didn't need it at that point. I also, not long after I got the book and Hera, I went down and beat Desert, and I went and read Ped, because I'm like, I got 2 pendant dungeons that are fully clearable. Is there something that's going to be there? I fully cleared out Pod before going into Eastern, and really got mad about that, because that was absolute trash. Because why wouldn't I go for green pendant, larger item density first, and of course just get punished for it? But whatever. Come on. I also appreciate that the mail upgrades just don't show up anywhere. For the validation, a piece of toilet paper I hope everyone enjoys. Wipe thoroughly. But I ended up doing, like, what, 5 or 6 heart Thieves Town and Skull Woods. I felt pretty good about that. I got the flute really early. Oh, a triple. Aw. Yeah, you can tell this one's trolly enough because, like, top 3 finishers, 128.49, 132.02, 131.36, and no one else has been done. And we're hitting 140 right now. So, we'll see if I can finish 4th or not. Hello. God, buttons work. Good enough. Thank you for the GGs. I'll take it. Still got fourth. I'm like almost 10 minutes behind Wombat. But whatever. There a couple trolley item locations will slow down some of the newer people, I'm sure. And we had a couple DNFs. So Dunbar the Mighty, Drew Braggy, Extreme Rando, and Josh Canuck are still going. Yeah, I mean, I was Fighter Sword for a long time. Did you finish on Master or Tempered? Yeah, the Master Sword. I got a Master Sword off Purple Chest. I figured you might have done that with Smith Chain. And that's the only sword I got until GT. I don't know. Who knows where the last one was. So you had Tempered as well. Yeah, that's... And if you don't route DM and you get that early big key, you're climbing. And there might have been one up there. I don't know. But that I can see being problematic. Though, ask Whiskey Bill if he saw... He's done a couple Master Sword Ganon kills over the last week in some of his practice runs. They've been hitting some of them with the Standard Suits practice. I actually watched... Scanler, I don't know if you know that. So right before we kicked off on here, I got to watch Tifa do her first Master Sword Ganon kill. They had silvers for that one, but she had to do Master Sword. Did it on her second try. She potioned up, took her time with it. Did a good job. That's a hard one to do the first time you do it. So I was happy that she was able to get it done and that she stuck it out. Because her initial response, if it wasn't a race, she'd be looking for swords. Just because she wasn't that comfortable doing that yet. But that's what happens when you start to have a little bit more faith in yourself, right? So I was glad. Get my comment in there. All right. Well, hey, this was a seed. We're gonna speed this up just a little bit. Yeah. So likely, thank you, Whiskey Bill. We were just talking about you because we were talking about Master Sword Ganon kills and how you've had to do a couple of them in the last a few days or so. But thank you for the GGs. I seriously, Scaler, that's twice now. People just keep on popping in whenever I say their name somehow. Like I've been summoned to Emok's stream. It's hilarious. So I'm gonna be out of town for a few days. I'm gonna guess that my next stream probably won't be until MMM Cross Keys on Monday night. I would hope to be back and possibly doing that again. So we'll see. That would be the ideal situation. So we'll see if that ends up happening. It depends on what time I actually get home and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so good times. So what we are going to do is, I believe, our friend Zax is doing his Kabuki Drop Miser against Sean Rhapsody, and this must be his next race in the Kabuki tournament. So let's go and raid Zax. He doesn't have his mic on. He's probably not paying attention to chat. let's see if he lets us in. Because I know sometimes... Okay, we can. So let's just root him on. He's in emote only, but let's just hope that he can pull off a win here. And continue on in this tournament. So, root him on. Thank you everyone for your support. I'll be back sometime on Monday, hopefully. But have a great rest of your weekend, and see you then. Bye.